time to tune in with Mona on Lotz of Tea tonight.
She's famous with the makeup and a wig is on just right.
She's gonna spill the tea on her talk show tonight. We're gonna speak on topics that might be hard to take. We'll understand we gotta until the whole wide world's awake. Let's not waste another moment and get on with the show. Cause it's time to get things started. Why don't we get things started?
You better get things started.
On the motivational, informational, celebrational, conversational. Now it's time for Mona and the show.
Hello, and happy Thursday to everyone out there, all you wonderful people. It is that time of the month. I don't know. It's the time of the month. The second time of is this the first time? The second time of the month. You get this one twice a month. That's right. It's time for some tea. We have can you believe it's been a year since we came back? Like it's been a year already. We've had so many amazing shows. Good gracious. We've had a great kickoff, a wonderful show, which we've had one of our guests tonight, Kim Spoon, will be here. A wonderful show. We started off with about the Tennessee laws and drag and trans, and then we moved into narcissistic relationships, right on down to growing up trans. We had mine and Becky's story about being in the church and being gay. Hi, Chris. Good evening to you too. Everyone, say where you're watching from out there. Just put it in the comments where you're tuning in from, whether it be in Ohio or California, wherever you're at. Where are you? Let us know. Then we had what else did we have? Goodness. We had Cat Piss and who's also going to be here with us tonight, and her ally Alma at the time. And we did the painted our faces. That was fun. We had on the Rape Crisis Center. Shannon was here. We had the wonderful author who's also going to be with us tonight, Mr. Todd. I'm not even going to say his last name because I can't read it. If I can't read it, I can't say it. I'm going to scroll up and see if I can say it. Oh, he don't even have his name written down. Yeah, he's a stinker. He's saying his name right now. And then we started this year off really strong. We have some really good shows coming up. If you haven't tuned in, watch our shows. The first show this year, starting the new year off, was about sextortion and Jordan's story, where he hi Julie Rund, how are you? I haven't seen you in a month of Sundays, as my grandma would say. A month of Sundays. She's special. At least she's helpful. Hi, Mary Lou. Love your hair tonight. Thank you. It's the hazel. I call this one. It's my grandma. Because everyone names their wigs and stuff. This is my hazel. I don't say go get me hazel. I think I have it on backwards. I don't know what sideways something. I don't know what it's doing. It's something. It's kind of cute. It's a little Elizabeth Taylor. I'll just say this way. And then when I'm feeling sassy, I'll be like this. I don't know what it's doing. I think I have it on sideways.
Probably.
I think I do. But thanks for liking it. I'll just be like this all night. And what other ones did we? And then we had the wonderful Bruce. By the way, if you haven't got your fans yet, I know you can't see because it's got green. Negativity, be gone. Love this fan. Love it. If you haven't got one of your fans or one of his, he has a shirt too, right? And the book. When is the book coming out? No, when is it coming out?
Next month.
Is it next month? His book's coming out, so get the book. The infamous Todd Kachinski Kottmeier. There, I said it. Thanks, Todd. Good, Julie. Well, I'm glad you was there with Rick. Is he around? Ava Rose, darling. Good, I said it good. Perfect. Then we went into we had the wonderful Dr. Lauren Michaels Harris. Wow, what a show that was, right? We're hoping that he joins us for Pride. Would be really exciting if he does. That's our plan and our hopes and dreams. And here we are. No, we have the truckers. Oh, the truckers. The truckers. That was good. The last show.
March to April 9th.
April 9th. All right. Is the book. Okay. April 9th. And then we have the truckers. And actually, at the end of this month, for Women Empowerment Day, Marge and I are going to be appearing on the truck driving show, the 30th. It's a Saturday. So join us as we truck along with the truckers talking about women empowerment. I think it's going to be kind of fun. Hello, Daniel Blevins. Here's a wonderful guest that we're going to be having our next show, which is in 2 weeks. I am so excited to have him on. Stand in Pride. If you do not know what this is yet, hi, Cassie. I just want to be a part of it. I want all of us to be a part of it. We want our community up here to be a part of it. Whatever, we're going to talk about it because we want to get involved. So we'll just give you a little synopsis of what the next show is. So they are a group of people that, let's say you don't have family to support you and you're getting married and nobody to be on your side, walking down the aisle, whatever. They'll come and do it for you. Or you have an event or something. You don't have family that's going to come. They'll come and be your family. It's wonderful. It's like Big Brothers and Big Sisters, but for gay people. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to call it. We're going to refer to it like that. I guess that's a good way to refer to it. But we're excited to do that. And then we have, after that, we have the lesbian counselor who I ran across on TikTok, who, all about Christian and being gay. She has the same views as I do on that. We have the powerful, legendary show coming up after that. With Denise Russell and Danielle Vasquez and Kiana Diamond, all three legends. Denise Russell is going to tell you some stories back from like the 70s, late 70s, 80s, where, she had to run in to the bars to keep from getting attacked by people out in the... They couldn't go and drag. No, because they'd get beat up. Yeah. So, and then if they were in drag to go to the next bar across the street, they'd have to just run. Yeah, hike it. So we have them. I don't know. I don't think there's a show scheduled for the last of May yet. Not yet. But the 1st of June, oh my gosh, we have this wonderful story. We're going to be talking about bring your tissues. I've been working closely with this lady. She's actually going to come to our event that we're hosting, the Sinjin. I can't remember how to say his last name, but it's an art show. There's going to be an art show in benefit of him. He was a teenager here that was part of the LGBT community and was killed by a train. And so Margie Netzel, who used to work for the Star Beacon here, which is a newspaper here locally, she is going to be, she's the one that's hosting this. Her daughter was very good friends with him. So they are going to have this wonderful art contest and show at Dark Room Brewery. It's not a winery, I don't think. I'm excited to go there too. I'm going to be singing and performing, and so is Sue Hagen, who's one of our wonderful lesbian singers, songwriters here in Ashtabula, who is going to be at Pride as well.
The LA show.
Yeah, we could do the LA show in May. And then, but the first show in June is about human trafficking. And she's going to tell a story about her daughter, who is no longer with us. Hi, Pam. I miss you too. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. You have to come up and see me. Well, I guess it's time to get that show moving along. So without further ado, let's welcome my friend and yours.
She's a ghost of Lotz of Tea that we adore.
She's got so much to say and a whole lot more.
What do we do? She's got the answers. So she got herself a camera and a microphone to join Mona Lotz for the show. She's got sass and pizzazz. Her name is Large Marge. Who is all set the studio team to be exactly what we all need. Now the saddle always smiling. It's great to see so much pain relief. The lady with wigs and always has something funny to say. Her name is Large Marge, and that's just her way. Oh yeah.
Large Marge, look at you.
My cat tried to eat me right before the show, and I'm really hoping Cat Piss does too.
Oh, geez, Louise. What is it say? Saucy McMuffin?
It's a Saucy McMuffin because I didn't know what the hell to write tonight.
Oh,
And I
geez.
always said that if I was ever a DJ, I would be DJ Saucy McMuffin. That would be my DJ name. Like Large Marge is my Lotz of Tea name. It would be Saucy McMuffin.
Saucy McMuffin. And where did that come
How
up?
are you tonight?
I'm great.
When did
Can you
that
believe
come
it's been a
up?
year? Huh? You don't know?
Weird thoughts that float through my head 90% of the day. I have no idea where that came from.
I have people ask me all the time. They're like, "How do you do it? How do you do it? How do you not like?" I go, "Do you not see my faces when she says some of her things? I'm just blown away. I love it." But like, can you
Just
believe it's been a
random
year?
thoughts?
Can you believe we've been on here a year?
I've almost been married to you longer than my husband.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's been
But
a
I'm the
year.
one that look at Truby. Hi, honey. She's up on the steps. Her birthday's coming up next month. She'll be a year old too. Wow, can you believe that?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, April 14th.
Wow.
She'll be a year old.
Aww.
Come here, see Daddy. You want to come up
Happy
here, say hi?
early birthday, Truvy.
She don't come up here. She's such a little goober. I love her to death. So yeah, a year we had some crazy. But back to where we met. I mean, we've known each other for a long time. Theater, years.
Where did we meet? Pizza Villa.
Pizza Villa. Shannon Lamb.
Pizza Villa.
Shannon Lamb
Yes.
was our connection.
Yes.
I wonder why she doesn't get out and watch this show. You scumbag. I'm going to ask her.
You were
Pizza Villa,
doing
Becky.
Godspell at the church across from the church
Hi,
that
Mandy.
I was doing Rock Nativity at. I think. Weren't you in Godspell at a church like close to Main Avenue?
No, that wouldn't make any sense because Chris would have been directing both of those.
No. Who the hell did Godspell? Maria was in it. Josh was in it.
At a church? That would have been Chris.
Thought you were in it. Maybe it was just a freaking crack
It was.
house. I don't know.
Yeah,
By
I
the
don't know.
Ashtabula Library. I
Look
thought
who's
you were in
here.
that.
Look who's here. We've
Who's
been
here?
trying to catch her,
Yada!
catch her entire down. Yada. Yada see yada,
Yeah.
everybody. I want to get an update with her soon, too.
Oh, we need one
gotta
because
get
she
an
looks so
right?
freaking good.
That body, the
Holy
curves,
crap.
beautiful
Oh my
transformation.
gosh. The
Just to let you know.
transformation has just been, it blows me away. And she
Thanks,
looks
Monica.
glowing, just so much happier. Oh, Monica, I got your earrings
just
on
see it.
tonight.
I
These
think
are my
she's talking about my
pearls.
necklace, too. She's like, oh, Mona, your necklace looks so beautiful. I mean, you look so beautiful.
You do look fantastic tonight. I love this.
This was an hour face. You're welcome, Yana. This was an hour face, like busy week,
Yeah.
scary week, very scary, very, very busy, scary week. It was very busy. Yeah. So, but you messaged me and said, hey, I want to be on your show.
I did.
When you bring it back, I
Whoops.
really like the way you're going with it.
Yes.
You know how you're going to do it, your announcement of that. And
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 you
I
were
said,
like, I'm looking for a co-host.
I'm looking for a co-host, girl. I want a co-host. I want it to be like Robin and Howard Stern.
Who am I?
You're Robin.
I feel like I'm Whoopi on The View.
Yeah.
No, she's way more educated than I am. Fuck that shit.
Well, no, she just does a lot of hateful things, though, too. So.
I haven't watched The View since it first came out. I like your Tom Cruise to your Rosie McDonald.
Yes, there you go.
That was my talk show back in the day.
And we said,
the
okay,
Rosie
let's do
O'Donnell
it.
show.
We said, let's do it. And I said, okay. And then we said, we're not going to talk about any other things. We're just going to do it. And we just do it.
Well, I mean, I feel like what happened actually was that you would send me all the things and I just wouldn't read anything because reading is hard. And I would just say, okay.
Yada, tonight's agenda is we are celebrating our 1-year anniversary. We've got some amazing guests that we're bringing back. And I guess we should start with our first guest. Let's start. Our first guest is your guest. No, whose guest?
I almost got so excited that you were going to say cat piss that my wig almost fell off.
And
Who-
Veranda.
Cassie, your guest isn't coming tonight because her mother fell very sick.
Who's
And
who?
Little twice, Veranda L'Ni.
Oh,
So everyone say a little prayer, sing good
yes,
thoughts.
we
and
will
good-
say
good
prayers
wishes
for
to
Veranda.
L'Ni.
Veranda L'Ni's
Veranda L'Ni.
mom. Aw.
Veranda, if you all remember, it was that army, marching on, where she was the whole story of the bomb threats and everything.
Yeah.
Here, like a 30 minutes, 45 minutes from where Cassie for Marge and I live. Look, it's a year and I still can't freaking do it. But they did the under the cars looking for bombs, and they were
canceled it.
escorted.
Pull up
Well, recently,
pull up.
pull up your camera. Oh, we're gonna see my little girl over here. Look at her.
And our first guest tonight is Truvy, who's turning 1 year old next month.
Isn't she adorable? Look at her. She needs another haircut. God, my hair all
Oh,
the time.
oh, you need to go to the groomer.
And there's all my costumes that Angel's so lovely showing everybody.
Okay, not too.
But yeah, so let's just send, but horrible stuff.
Yes, absolutely. And yes. And but Veranda and I was so just put together and graceful in the way in which she handled it and spoke about it. And I think that was one of the things that really made her one of my favorite guests, was just the whole kind of feel that you got from her.
Do you know that was it last Sunday? She had a reading book. What do they call that? 2 Sundays ago? Saturdays was Saturday. Last Saturday. Where they do the book readings? Well,
Yes.
Is it a bomb threat? Bomb
Yeah,
threat.
they
They had a bomb threat and they
and then she
canceled.
did it from home.
And she got on, went live, and read her book.
Good.
And it was so good.
Do you want to do story hour on here? I mean, I'll read you go the fuck to sleep.
I know.
'Cause I'm about to.
Is that what it's called? Oh. Well, we're going to
I
take
got
a
narcolepsy.
I know you do. Wake up. We're going to go to a quick
Red
commercial
Bull.
break, and then we're going to come back. Good Red Bull. And we are going to come back with our guest. Hey everyone, it's Mona Lotz. You know, everyone always asks me where I get my beautiful necklaces from. Well, that's easy. It's Team BFF from Paparazzi. Look them up on Facebook. They're easy to find. Team BFF from Paparazzi. Where would my social media be without Kish Photography? They offer various photo sessions, an outside-of-the-box experience offered by doing these sessions in select locations that are not confined by walls. Angel has a selection of prints of various scenes and animals that are available for purchase as well. Kish Photography. Are you and your family looking for the perfect puppy? Well, what if I told you that would be simple? You'd probably say that I was crazy, right? Because we all know raising a new puppy is never simple. But Truvy and her littermates went through what is called puppy culture, where they were given obstacles and challenges at the early age of 2 weeks old. They listened to fireworks and thunderstorms, so they're used to it, and they don't respond to it when it happens. Many other things, just like being housebroken and crate trained. She even sits down when it's time to eat instead of jumping all around like a crazy puppy. You don't believe me? Here, watch this.
Mommy Jill has made a good impression, hasn't she? Because here sits every day when I get your food, and I'm going to go over here because we're going to put a little water, and she's real excited about it. And watch, she'll go sit. And she'll go over here and sit. Because here's a good girl. She makes her turn. A little water in it. Watch this excitement right here. And I'm going to put a little water in it right here. And it goes right to her bowl. There knows where her bowl is. And eats her breakfast.
So, if you're ready for that perfect puppy, contact Jill at 440-858-7273 or contact her at Facebook at Muddy Puppy Farm. Puppy's so good, you'll be glad they're a muddy puppy. And Truvy has 3 of her sisters still left back at the farm. They're looking for the best homes, so contact Jill today. Oh my God, you guys. I just thought that I was hitting the video button, but I hit the take a picture button, and we're gonna look at, this is what my picture looks like right here. But anyway, listen. Oh. Earlier, I took 2 of these gummies. Oh. Okay. All right, they were delicious. Oh my God. All right, bye. It is time.
I just got excited for no reason. I was expecting
guess.
somebody.
My dog is over
Than
here
you.
pawing at me. Someone see what she needs, Angel. Oh my gosh. She's hot. Well, yeah, early. She just ate a little bit ago.
Who's our
We're gonna-
first guest?
Our first guest, he is the author, the largest collection. You weren't here for him.
No.
The largest collection. I hate green screens. Drag saved me. I'm in this book about how drag saved our lives because we didn't have anywhere else to go, anything to do. It lifted us up. It made us get out of ourselves. Drag 411. This is like the Bible of drag. Like
I kind of need to read these.
You do. This has like every little nook and cranny drag performer you can find.
I'm going to make myself a post-it for Drag 411.
He asks questions and we all answer them in there, plus our bios. We have Who's Who of Drag Directory. This is the 2022 international bestsellers on Amazon. Who's Who of Drag 2024/25. This was the last book.
What do you have to do to get in those books?
He has nothing.
I'm
You
going to
just had
ask
to
him
sign
that. Never mind. I'm going to ask him that.
Oh my gosh, look who just fell out of your book, Todd. My little dog, Newton. Why is he haunting us?
Aww.
Nudie Batootie. Bless his heart. He's in my painting. You have to see it. Him and Zeus. So without further ado, the man of the hour, the only man, Todd. How we doing, sir? You're muted, sir.
Oh.
Todd Kachinski Kottmeier.
There it is.
There you are.
There I am.
How are
Hello.
you?
Trying to figure out where I'm supposed to look at it on my computer.
You know what? Just be like Large Marge. She never looks at the camera. She's all over the place.
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
So here you are. You are done being a writer. You did your
Yep.
last book. So
Yep.
Marge, maybe he could just do one on Marge.
There it
The
is.
wannabe drag queen.
The Large Marge.
Who named
So-
herself after the trash heap from Fraggle Rock.
Yes.
High
AFAB,
self-esteem.
She's
AFAB.
yes, AFAB and trash. That's our Marge. We love her.
Trashy AFAB.
So, explain to everybody about your journey and why we're at the end of the journey here with writing.
32 books ago, 32 books ago, I went into hospice, and when I was in hospice the first time, because I went in twice, when I went in first time, the doctor convinced me that I should write a book about my life. So I wrote a book, and that book did well. So they wanted me to do a follow-up book. And when I went to do the follow-up book, I'm like, well, how do you do a follow-up book to a book that was your whole life and your ass is sitting in hospice? So I made up a story called a book called Turn Around Bright Eyes, The Search for the Drag Queen Killer. And while researching the book because I knew nothing about drag queens, I posted questions online, and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of drag queens poured, and a drag king poured out of the woodwork to give me advice because they thought I was writing a book about drag queens. And they misunderstood what I was going to write about. And I took that information and created the official drag handbook, which was the first drag compilation drag book produced in the United States, became an instant bestseller, went absolutely crazy across the United States, and started a cottage industry of drag books. Now everybody's doing drag books.
Are they? Are there other drag?
Wow.
RuPaul can't write enough of them.
Well, she wants to capitalize on everything.
Yeah.
But you actually have her in your books.
Yeah.
Which is pretty awesome.
Well, I took the people that were contributing, and I started an organization called Drag 411. And so we have 7,000 drag performers across 32 countries that are part of Drag 411. You can find it on Facebook.
Wow.
And that was my down basis. That you had asked earlier, how do you get inside one of the books? The people got in the books by just simply being on Facebook and joining that group.
And he would ask a question like a day.
Yep. And I posted a question that day, and I suffer from dementia, so I would take one question a day and post it, and that would give me all day long to figure out what people were saying and copy and paste it into the book one by one until a book was completed. And I did that book after book after book. You can get some of these books online. If you go on Facebook, on Amazon.com, you can get some of these books for like $5.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And
I need to get the whole collection.
It's pretty exciting.
Can you still get the did you write the murder book?
Yes. Yep.
You wrote the murder book.
Yep. Turn Around Bright Eyes.
And it's still available?
They just made it in 2 weeks ago. They made it into an audio book. Amazon did.
I think we should make
cool.
we should make it into a stage play.
There it is.
Marge.
There it is, Marge.
Let's do it.
What?
We're gonna write it and direct it into a stage play, and then who knows, maybe it'll be a movie.
There it is.
What do I get to murder you with, Mona? What weapon?
I was going to be the one to get murdered.
Well, the murderer was a serial killer.
The things you don't know about people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
Wow.
So we're done, and you're still doing great.
Yeah, I'm doing well. Staying here with my husband and my cat.
Aw.
Living the good life.
Living the good life. Hey, there's
Yeah,
nothing wrong with that, right?
that's right.
Well, we are going to bring on our next guest,
Okay.
who I don't know if you saw the show, but she is after the show. She messages me Mona, and because that's a Mona, that's how she talks to me, smoking her cigarette. Now she vapes. It's not as impressive anymore, but
Mhm.
I did went down and performed and spoke at her first Pride last summer in Indiana, Pennsylvania, which is like it's where it's not, I want to say Jimmy Dean. It's not Jimmy Dean. She's mouthing it down there. We'll talk about it. The Christmas. Who is the guy?
Pepperidge Farm?
No, the Christmas. The Miracle on 34th Street, 43rd
Jimmy
Street.
Stewart.
Jimmy Stewart.
Jimmy Dean.
Is
You were
from-
saying Jimmy Dean. I
Jimmy-
thought you were talking about a sausage factory.
Well, Jimmy. I mean,
You're aging yourself.
right.
Jimmy Stewart. Is
But
in
he's like
Pepperidge
he's like their crosswalk. He's the voice on their crosswalk.
Oh.
It cracks me up. Cute little town. But anyway, now I'm her drag mother, and I just love her to pieces. I'm going to be going there this Sunday because they're having their first Pride Gala. They're having a nice fundraiser gala that they put together. Can't wait to go. Marge, if you'd like to jump in the car with us, you're more than welcome to. We're leaving at 10 a.m. She was like, Angel and Ashley.
Only
and
day
I
of the
are
week
going.
to sleep in, and you're
I know,
leaving
right?
at 10
You can
a.m.
sleep. It's 3-hour drive. You can sleep in the car, honey. So we are so excited to go down there and put up the flyer for the gala, and let's look at that. How beautiful it is. Where is that? So we've got the Pride Benefit Gala as myself, Miss Aphrodite, Cat Piss, and I can't. Is it Ciasia? Ciasia. So we're gonna bring her on right now. Welcome, my drag daughter, Cat Piss. I smelled her all the way out here.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, Marge.
Hi.
Are you coming Sunday?
If you're there.
Of course I'll be there.
And it's going to be a fabulous time. Explain to everybody what we're doing.
So we are having local artists come. It's a 2-hour event. We're having local artists come and display their art, and we're going to have kind of just like a mixer mingle for like the first half. And then the second half, we're going to move into the theater, and we're going to have some speakers. The county commissioner, Shireen Hess, is going to be speaking. The president of our newly formed LLC, Pride Alliance Indiana, PA, is going to be speaking. Some of the performers are going to be speaking, and then just, honestly, kind of anyone who wants to say something about like what's been going on here. What we're doing is we're acknowledging all of our work thus far, and we're raising money for the Pride Festival this year.
Nice.
Their second annual.
Nice.
Their second annual, which I will be at as well. Can't wait.
Yes.
We have
Yes.
good things planned for that. And your town was so accepting.
Yes. The amount of support that we have gotten so far has been mind-blowing, honestly. Like, I wasn't expecting it, but it's been amazing, and I embrace it,
Absolutely. And you're going to be at our Pride on June 15th.
Yes. Me and my best friend Paige.
Yes, Paige, who's going to be speaking a little bit too.
Yep.
I believe at the opening ceremony, she's going to say a little bit about allies and stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
So we're excited about that. She'll also be hopefully joining us on the Allies show coming up as well.
Yeah, she will.
Awesome. Hi, Buttercup.
Hi,
How are you
Karma.
doing, baby? I haven't seen her in a minute.
That's my sister. Kind of your kid too, then, I guess.
Oh, I like it. What is it?
She's my sister.
Is that your
We're-
sister?
Yeah, we're real close.
Oh,
Hey,
I
mister.
worked with her.
She's my sister. I had to quote Rent. I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry.
she's as big as my fan. She wears like a Band-Aid and a piece of dental floss.
Who, me?
No, your sister,
Yeah.
Karma.
I'm tiny too.
You too.
I know, but she's like tall.
Yeah.
She's like the fan. You're
Real lanky, kind of like a walking stick bug.
She is. Look at her. She's beautiful.
I went
She's
to
a
a
lot of
strip
fun.
club the other day by a giant eagle, and the strippers all had Band-Aids on them too. That's all they had on was Band-Aids.
Well, that's because they were coming back from their free clinic.
It was near the giant eagle. They were coming back from getting a roast beef sandwich for lunch.
Probably. Ew.
Is that what they're calling it?
Roast beef and strippers? I just don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Petticoat Junction, I'm telling you, right next to the giant eagle.
Jeez Louise.
Mhm.
So you're gonna come up to our Pride. I'm coming down. When is your Pride?
June 8th is when we're aiming for.
Oh my goodness, that's like before ours and then after ours, and I gotta go somewhere. And I'm busy. June is busy.
Yeah, it really is very
So
busy.
what do you have planned for this year that will be different, or adding, or?
A bigger space, more vendors. We're essentially just enhancing everything. We're gonna
Slightly
have
increase everything every year.
Yeah, bigger performers. If you want, we can go ahead and premiere for the first time the drag headliners for the Pride event.
Are you ready for this? This is the headliners for her Pride in Indiana.
Yet to be revealed.
Ooh, Mona Lotz, Anadonia Delight, Cactus from Dragula Saint, and Karma.
Yes.
Miss Karma.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Come along.
Yeah. And then in addition to those, we have a bunch of other queens and performers too. We have some from Pittsburgh. We have some from Johnstown. We have some local performers.
I was gonna say, don't book Sharon Needles, because then you'll.
I know.
Controversy all over.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with the roast beef sandwich. Oh, Becky, see, you didn't have to do that to me.
If I did that, I'd have to make an apology video.
Yeah, you would. It's getting out of control. These people are like headhunting, and I'm so over it. I'm over
They really are, yeah.
Leave the people alone. Just leave people alone. Why?
I'm so confused as to what you're discussing. I thought we were talking about roast beef.
Well, you know the show.
That's all I'm thinking about.
I think
I love roast beef sliders.
I love it. But
somebody DoorDash this man some Arby's.
Apparently, Sharon Needles, who's from RuPaul's Drag Race, like season 3,
5, I believe.
3, who is the ex of Alaska. You know, hi.
Yes.
That's their exes. So she is a celebrity, you know, and she has said some things that are, you know, like the N-word. But people have taken pictures.
Her drag name is Sharon Needles?
Yes.
Yes, she's going to say the N-word. Yes, she is shock factor.
She is very shock factor. She actually dressed up as a female Pee Wee Herman for. It was gorgeous. Makes me want to Arby's sandwich.
Makes you want to go eat an Arby's sandwich in the theater by yourself. Okay.
You're right. But she's like did like black and white. Like she's just she's out there. Like, and she's, you know, she's known for doing drugs and everything else.
And back in her day, it was like that was the thing. The thing was to be like shocking and like offensive and everything, you know. And then times changed and that stuff became like cancelable. And, you know, if you look at anyone from back then, you could find something to cancel all of them.
So the thing is that they know they can't cancel Sharon Needles. So there's been some local drag performers that have posted pictures with her recently. Like they saw her out and got a picture with them. And they were drugged through the mud and like by a group of cancel cultures. They want to cancel you. And these poor people are just like pouring out their souls. And I'm like, you know what? I want to see who the people are. Because I go on their Facebook every day.
Yeah.
I'll wait for it. Like I just had someone last night, you know, on our Pride event page saying, you know, how we pretend And I was like, what are we pretending? We don't pretend to be gay. Like, I didn't wake up one day and say, I'm going to pretend to not like women today. And I'm going to like men so that my family doesn't like me anymore. And I get disowned. And then my
Sounds
whole
like a
life
great
is,
idea.
ridiculed and people hate me and call me names and live in fear and all these things. I pretend all this stuff, and I was like, this is so uneducated. So then I go on her wall and she's celebrating having a grand old time at Elton John concert. Like months ago. What a fabulous time she had at the and I was like, how? And I posted it because I will do that under her comment. I was like, I can't believe all this stuff that you've said, but yet you went to the most flamboyant, gay, openly gay man.
Yeah.
And paid for a ticket and supported his career.
Yeah, the Rocket Man himself.
Yeah, and then she had something about, being beautiful and inside because that's what it matters the most and let your light shine through. I was like, honey, you need to read this every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what we have to do is we have to bring attention to those type of people that want to constantly belittle and badger and bring other people down. You know why they do it? We all know why they do it because they're jealous and they have no talent themselves. That's why they do it. Period.
It's projection.
I said it. Cancel me. I don't care. I've already been canceled. Can't cancel me more than I've already been.
Oh, honey, if you were going to get
canceled.
canceled, it would have been my fault a long time ago.
So I wrote it on. I said, well, let's bring them to light. Bring their names. I want to know their names so that we can stop communicating with these people. We can stop being around them. We can stop scheduling them for performances and shows. Because let's cancel the cancel culture.
Yeah.
I would hashtag cancel the cancel culture. I'm sick of it.
Yeah. And some of these people that they're trying to cancel are staples in the community who do so much good and create so much vitality within the queer community.
Oh my God. Anna Joni Delight does so much.
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah.
Zoe's the guy. I mean, these people are like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm not condoning what they did. I'm not saying it was right. I'm not saying that was wrong. They took a picture with a celebrity.
Exactly.
So I see you on your wall, pick a picture with somebody that I don't think that you should be in the picture with. I'm going to bring you out on it then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who the hell thinks they get to decide who they can be in a picture with and who they can't be for somebody else?
These people,
They'll
make everyone follow. What do you think on that, Todd? You know about the cancel culture with dealing with the drag community?
Oh yeah. About 10 books ago, I donated the money to
the Cancel Mona Lotz Fund.
A food pantry in Phoenix. And I had a whole bunch of very famous drag queens posting on Facebook that I made the nonprofit up, and that I was just using that to scam the drag queens.
Oh my goodness! For heaven's sake!
And I'm like, you're famous. You're famous. You must know somebody that lives in Phoenix, Arizona, that has heard of this nonprofit.
Heard of this? Yeah.
Why wouldn't you ask? Why wouldn't you ask your Phoenix friends, first before you'd post such hateful things? Because something tells me you're not going to take as much energy to cover up the lie that you just posted.
And that is exactly right. And that's right there. The hateful things they say, hateful, mean. Mean, just downright mean, ugly, mean things. Mean.
Oh yeah, especially because the nonprofit was a HIV food pantry, so people were posting that I was stealing from the HIV community, the AIDS community.
For crying out
loud!
My
God!
Oh my gosh!
It was killing me. It was breaking my heart.
See, who knows? I mean, it's all if you're part of this life of performances and stuff and involved in it. You cannot sneeze the wrong way.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I understand that because we're in the limelight. We're public figures.
Yeah.
We have to mind our P's and Q's and stuff. But come on, we're drag queens.
Yes.
We are men dressed up as women.
Yes.
Women dressed up as men.
Especially with names like Mona Lotz and Cat Piss. Like we're obviously some edgy bitches. So like
I mean, there's a lot of times where I'm just like, just call me Mona, just call me Mona. Leave out the lot.
Yeah, I always say cat pee.
Cat pee.
Family friendly.
Do they really say that?
As we make fun of Sharon Needles.
Kitty urine.
Yeah.
Sharon Needles. I can't.
Ladies and gentlemen, kitty urine. That's how I'm gonna. They don't talk about the people in the community that they still book that are toxic for our You know what? Bring her on. You want to get on here? I'll bring her on. We are allowed to do that now. Did you know that?
Come on, Karma, get
Let's
on.
see if we can bring Karma. We're going to bring you on here. I want to hear what you have to say. Where are you at? Let's see how we do this. I forget. I think I have to star her.
Yes.
Some destinations won't come.
I'm still trying to read the comment.
Live viewer comments. So I forget how to do it. I don't know how to do it. I have to send. You have to send her. Well, you can send her the link. Yeah, I guess you could do that way. But there's a way that you can bring them on. But I don't know. I don't know. Just send her the link because I want to hear what she has to say. Because I love that. I want you.
I don't. So cancel culture, I will say, irritates me, but it's a little bit. I come on here, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want, say whatever the fuck I want, and if you cancel me, you cancel me. I have a day job. However, if your day job is being a drag queen, you really can't get canceled. So that's a problem.
Yeah.
I mean,
you know.
I mean, they have tried to cancel, like Danielle Vasquez. This is her job. She's been doing it for how many years?
Yeah.
They tried to cancel her for wearing an afro.
They've tried to
You know how
cancel her
many
just because
afro
of her
wigs
last
I
name.
have? 3.
I have an
3.
afro.
I own
When I
3.
take off this wig, I have one. I mean, my hair is very, very kinky, tight curls. And if I don't put anything in it, it's like, whoa.
I have the kitten play when I take this hair off. So, but I own 3 afro wigs and I will wear them.
They say you're wearing someone else's culture in your head.
I'm already wearing your culture on my entire body, or at least the upper half, because the lower half is just pajama pants. But you know, I'm already wearing somebody else's culture. I wear everybody's culture every day.
Right.
Unless I'm sitting in the kitchen making a fucking pot of spaghetti sauce, I'm wearing somebody else's culture.
Right. That's absolutely right.
So you canceling people, you know what? And the thing is somebody said on there, they're still booking them. They're still booking them. You know, you go out and you talk all this shit on people and then you're still asking them to perform for you. Oh, no, don't be two-faced. Don't be two-faced.
And showing up.
And people show up.
Right. And that was what
which condones the behavior.
Right. And that's what Stanley said over here. He said, talking about Anhedonia canceling her, but yet they're still asking for her to book them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You know, look at, there she is. Hi, honey. So give us your thoughts here.
The whole cancel culture thing is so fucking real in the community. It's stupid. But they cancel the wrong people, or try to, because there's so many more harm and are not being accounted for at all. And they just literally like blink of an eye. You know what I mean? But when it comes to celebrities and whatnot, it's so much easier to target them because they're such a big staple and they've already made a name for themselves.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And you're right. It's definitely insecurity. It's definitely jealousy. And I've witnessed it my damn self. So
yeah, jealousy is a big one, I think, personally.
It is. And it's, the people that try to cancel me, I was like, whatever, I don't really care. It's because of who I voted for 6 years before.
I literally try to tell me not to do any R&B artist, like literally.
Yeah.
You know what I said? I'm from Cleveland, boo.
Yeah, right. But then yet those people will be doing the opposite. And that's what I don't understand.
Or I literally had people say, Karma, you should do Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera just because I'm white. No, I don't. That's not how I work.
I would jump right up on the stage and start doing WAP by Megan Thee Stallion. Fuck yeah.
Maybe I do.
As you should.
Yeah. Todd, do you have any? Where do you think we go with this, Todd?
With the cancel culture?
Yeah.
Where's it gonna go? I think people need to start calling out people that are canceling.
I do too.
I think it's time that when you read a post and they're going after somebody, then it's your responsibility to stand up and call it out.
Right.
Yes.
And if you don't call it out, then you're part of the problem.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And generally, most people sit silent.
Right.
And just read.
Because they want to read the tea.
Yes,
Yeah.
they want to read the tea, and then they're like, and you can watch them. You can see who likes and who hearts post. And
Well,
I
I'm not
watch it.
reading the tea tonight. I'm going to spill the tea and knock that motherfucking cup right over. And you need
Yeah.
to get on there and you need to advocate for your friends. You need to advocate for your colleagues in this sense, you know?
Absolutely.
You let one bully get in charge and you got more power in numbers trying to fight that. Negativity be gone. I don't even have a fan tonight. I don't have a fan.
A lot of people too, I think that a lot more people than what really do read and care about what they have to say. Like a lot of people think that they're like on their soapbox and everyone's listening to them and stuff, but it's just like no one cares what you're saying. No one cares about your opinion. Like go write in your journal, you know.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Dear diary, this person made me jealous today. Write down your feelings on a private piece of paper and burn that motherfucking shit. Do not post it all over Facebook. I ain't reading it anyways. If you post a picture of your cat, I will look at that. Outside of that, I'm not reading.
I can't do it anymore. I can't. I don't. I can't.
And drag people are the worst. Drag people are constantly contacting me to define drag. And I'm like, if you have to define it, then you already don't understand it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Again, please.
Right.
You know, it's just like the whole, well, every art is valid. You know how they say it? All drag is valid or whatever.
Yeah.
That is true to an extent.
Right.
Yeah. Doesn't mean all of it's good.
It
doesn't mean it's good.
It doesn't mean I have to come to your show.
Right.
It doesn't mean I have to come to your show, but I don't have to go out of my way to be an asshole.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
I don't have to show up for you.
Yeah, you're valid, but be valid.
I've seen the people who have talked to me and they look like they have taken paint and just poured it on their face, literally.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
If it's a place of love, like if you're doing what you're doing out of love, there should be absolutely nothing wrong with what you're doing.
Right.
Absolutely.
And just taking credit for everything you are is so major, and especially in drag, you know what I mean? Like, yes, it's that you're supposed to be creating for yourself and not letting anyone break you of who you really are.
Absolutely.
Yes. No one can give you credit like you can give you credit.
Yes. And people only treat you the way that you allow them to treat you.
Yep.
That's the truth. People can only treat you the way you allow them to. If you don't, you know, it was just like at the beginning of the year, and I just told this to one of my good friends the other day, and she's a counselor, and she's like, I'm going to do that. She's doing a class on like behaviors and why are people, you know, do the things they do. And she's like, I'm going to use that. Where it was when I said at the beginning of the year, my New Year's resolution was I'm going to treat people the way they want to be treated.
The way you want to be treated.
No, the way they want to be treated.
The way they want to be. Oh, yes.
Because you treat others how you want to be treated. So if they're treating me like shit, that means they want to be treated like shit. Right?
If they're treating me like shit, I'm just not going to give them the time of day. I don't give a shit. I don't have time. I don't have time and the energy to waste on.
Because I've spent so much time of being nice to those people. Why am I being nice to them? I don't need to be nice to them.
Correct. But you also don't need to be mean to them. You just need to not be with them.
Right.
Don't give them your energy.
No,
don't waste your space on them.
For so long, I would give people my energies because I was like, oh, I just want everybody to like me. No, nobody cares.
No,
nobody cares. It's like leaving high school. You don't remember anybody anymore.
Yeah, your pride will find you.
But you know
nobody
what?
goes to the reunions.
But they do care. When I wrote the book about drag saving people's lives, almost every single person that book right there, drag saved me. When almost every person that sent in something told me their number one problem was that they're insecure. That drag brought them out of their insecurity. But you know what? You have to take that makeup off, and then you're back to that boy again or that girl again.
Yeah.
And you're back to your insecurities. And that's what these people, they thrive on, that insecurity.
And that's what I had to do when I came back. You know, I did a soft retire, we'll call it. But when I did, I came back after COVID and I was like, I'm not going to do that anymore. When the makeup comes off, I'm still going to say what I want to say. I'm still going to be strong and vocal about what I want to say. you know, because what good is it doing me? Because I always said Mona's my mouthpiece, and she is, but I still do it now. You know, I tell my friends, like they'll come to me and they'll be like, "What do you think on this?" And they know I'm going to give them point blank the truth.
Don't ask if you don't want to know.
Right. Thank you. I'm going to make a shirt. Don't ask if you don't want to know. That goes for so many things. So many things. Speaking of shirts, Angel, show my new shirt. My new shirt for my band. I'm starting a band. We're going to be featured at our Pride. We're closing Pride.
I'm excited about this one.
Awesome.
Are you coming over here?
Yes.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And here's the name of the band, if my dog will let her through. Shirt's beautiful. I love it. Mona and the MILF Chasers.
Yeah.
Yes. You can't really see it. Get up closer, baby.
Mona and the MILF, and Angel is the number one MILF.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so you can buy
Number
those.
one fan and number one MILF.
Yeah. So you can buy those on. I have a pink one coming. The pink one. I have a pink one, and then I have one with a white circle and a black circle. Those are all available on monalotz.threadless.com with all my other merchandise that you can buy. But so that's that, and then it's time to wrap things up. This hour went by really, really quick.
Yeah.
We all have a little Mona voice in us. Shut up, Angel. I thought it was somebody worth it. What's that? But I do. I've said that to Angel. I'm like, now what would Mona do? You know, I've stopped her from doing some stupid stuff, or I've given her some, you know, kahunas. But you know,
be on the show. What would Mona
You've
do?
yet to stop me.
What would Mona do? I've yet to stop you, honey. You're like a freight train without brakes. Like it's not. There's no stopping you.
No, there's no stopping
There's
me.
no stopping you.
Listen, I will say this, man. If somebody comes and gets in your shit and pulls the cancel culture, I am probably the person you want in your corner. Because there ain't no stopping this bitch.
I'll remember that.
Also, very,
Mona.
very.
Yes.
Amazing to work with. She's an amazing artist. So
Who's that? What were we talking about?
I said you. I said I love your art. I love the way you carry yourself. You're very professional.
Me
I love
too.
I always have a great time.
Powerhouse.
Here is a local mother here in Ashtabula, who is in dire need of money to pay bills for her and her son, baby, little kid, little. How old? How old's the baby? A year old. And she has, and I had this huge, someone had given me this two big, huge bags of yarn. I don't know what I'm going to do with the yarn. So I gave it to someone who said, oh, my daughter would love that. Well, she is making these little, selling these $10, and we will get them to you. These little bags. Look how cute. And they got little beads on them.
I love those.
They come in all different colors. We have white and pink. Red. This red one's really cute too. The red. But she also does other stuff. She's like been doing this, like cranking these out like crazy, guys. If anyone wants to help support her, $10, we'll send it to you. This one's really pretty. It's a gray and like a teal. And she also makes blankets. She had like the fluffy, big fluffy yarn.
Those are my.
I made a blanket. I want one. I want one so bad. It's beautiful. It was like purple and white and lavender. And it's just really gorgeous. So message us if you would like to buy one of these and help this mother, or if you just want to donate money, you can send it to my Cash App, the $ capital M Mona capital LOTZ, and we'll get that to her. Okay. Anything would help. And then we are going to, our other guest, I don't know what happened to her, but I'm going to play her video clip, because when we decided that we were going to come back on the air after a 2-year break and bring the show, and we were going to bring it back and do something a little different, I kept saying, I don't know what to do. I wanted to do narcissistic people. I want to do narcissism. And Marge and I kept talking like, this is our plan. This is what we're doing. And then all of a sudden the world got hit with Tennessee, and we're banning drag, and we're banning the trans people, and we're going after them. So I was like,
really go after the narcissists.
Yeah.
That's what I don't understand. Why are we attacking our own community? Why are we not attacking why we built our community?
Yeah, we're fighting against each other. I say that all the time. Like we're the
too much infighting.
I say it all the time.
Yeah.
we are the biggest community to say, you got to treat us equal and you got to love us. We hate fat people. We hate skinny people. We hate old people. We don't like the youngs, the twinks, the this, the that. We don't like you because you're blonde. You wear the wrong outfit. You're doing the wrong number on stage. We're the worst.
Yeah.
Drag is
We're
drag.
We're the worst.
Like drag is drag. Drag is drag.
Just let it go. So I came across this and instantly got chills, and I'm going to play this before you because when we had the actual show, I forgot to have the recording. This was our very first show, but this was the recording that I found on TikTok. I got chills. I immediately reached out to the Indiana Pride, and they got me in contact with her and Story Van Ness, who was the trans drag performer who was also on the show. But this was, I call her the loudmouth of the South from Tennessee. She's got the megaphone. Kim Spoon. This was, I actually have a, maybe I should do this song. Kat, we're going to talk.
Okay. I
have a clip of all the new, I have a song that I do, Here's Where I Stand from camp. And, I did that at, did I do all the speaking
Play
stuff
me
to it?
Kim Spoon megaphone.
But anyway, I have all like the clips of like the news and all that. And then this plays right before I start singing.
Okay.
But are you ready for this?
Yes.
Thank everybody for taking time out of the day to show up. But you're gonna have to start showing up more! Yeah! We've been quiet for too long. These assholes are hiding behind Christianity. Yeah! They are not Christians! I am so tired of all of this horrific legislation coming out of Nashville, doing it in the name of Jesus. Protect our children. Give me a break. We've got children sleeping on the floor in DCS offices. Was that the number one bill? Was that the priority? Transgender care.
That's an ally right there.
That's the priority of the Tennessee General Assembly when we've got people actually suffering in this state. Don't you think Jesus would be worried about the children sleeping in DCS offices with nowhere to go? Fascism is here, and we need to call it what it is. We've got to point it out, call it out. Fascism and fake Christians. The Tennessee Senate just passed SB 1. Their priority to hurt other people. Shame. 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 Shame.
And they're still fighting for rights.
Oh, that gives me chills.
Me too. That was good.
It does every time I watch it. Still, it's been a year, and that's awesome. We were actually going to go to Knoxville Knox Pride, and we didn't get to go for some reason. Danielle and I were going to go, and I can't remember why we didn't go. There was something that was going on there. She's an amazing person, but she was supposed to be
I
here
really
tonight.
want you to make a shirt that says "Let there be drag." I love that sign in the background. Let there be drag.
Drag. Yeah.
Yes.
Let's make a shirt on that one too. Well, we're going to close up, and I thank all of you here tonight. Karma, thank you for joining us. Just jumping in, I appreciate it. The Bible says, "Be ready in and out of season," so we appreciate you being here. Anything you want to say to the audience before you leave?
Just keep your community in mind, and just know that we're one powerhouse, and we need to stay that way.
That's right. Thank you for joining us, baby. Love you. Miss Pissed.
Yeah.
How about you, darling? What would you like to tell our crowd?
As always, we're stronger together, and We need to keep doing things like this, keep doing things like the gala, keep doing things like Pride, especially in these smaller towns where it's not quite as accepted. So we just need to continue working together and uniting and stop the cancel culture, stop eating, the left eats themselves. We need to stop doing that. We need to stop fighting the bad ally and start fighting the actual enemy. But yeah.
And eat your roast beef, right, Cat
Yeah,
Piss?
yeah. I love roast beef sliders.
And I will see you on Sunday. Can't wait. I'm
Yes.
excited. Now I don't know what to perform. I don't know. I can't
When you figure it out, send it to me and I'll do videos for you.
Okay, I will.
All right.
I love
you guys. Bye.
Bye. And Mr. Todd, the wonderful author of all times, will go down in history for everything that you have written about the drag community and the gay community, and we love you. What would you like to say on your way out, sir?
I remind everybody to go to drag411.com to not only check out the books, but remember the world's largest drag memorial is also on that page. It's the oldest memorial listing of all the drag kings and queens and in between that we've lost.
You have the first book on drag kings too, right?
Yep.
Okay. And this is like you have people that are going to carry on this memorial long after you're gone, and long after they're gone, it's going to continue. My name will be on there one day.
Yep.
All of these performers that we know now will be on that memorial. It's wonderful. It's great. And it's almost surreal when you're like, you're part of that page and all of a sudden you see a post, that someone's been added to that memorial. And it's like, wow, you just, even if you don't know them, you just know that they've done something, and they've made a difference in someone's life. They've done something.
And somebody cared enough to track me down to say, hey, this person just left.
Yep. Love that.
Thank you.
We appreciate you and we love you to pieces, and we wish you all the best, and we're going to keep in touch with you still, always and forever.
Thank you. And I'll
Thank you.
Lots of love to you.
Bye.
Well, we're going to let you go because you're probably past your bedtime and you're getting a little sleepy there. No,
I have to pee my pants. Have a good night.
We want you to
Cat piss made my bladder weak.
Ashtabula Pride's coming up. Large Marge is going to be my hostess for the entertainment portion. We're going to be on stage hosting all day long. We're going to be doing some fun things. We've got a lot of fun things for Pride. We are still looking for sponsors. If you're looking to be a sponsor, we are taking sponsorships still. Go to our website. The first page you'll have where you can sign up to be a volunteer, which we are desperately in need of volunteers right now. We are also looking for more vendors. We can take more vendors. I think we're at 60 something in vendors right now. Wonderful. Plus all the merchants on Bridge Street. And sponsorship. And find us on Facebook. Today we reached 500 following us on Facebook. And we pulled a lucky winner who is going to win a free VIP pass. It was lucky number 328. It was a lot of counting. Let me just tell you, I didn't realize how long I didn't know the best way to do it. So we had to count. And that person is the winner is Sherry Keaveny. Keaveny? Keaveny. You won a free VIP pass to Pride. So please get in contact with us, or Angel, she can get you in contact with me and we'll get your name set up for the VIP pass. Also, we just posted a post today where you comment, share, and like, and follow, and all that jazz. Your best thing about Pride. And you can win a free ticket to our Alaskan cruise. For that, do we have a cap on that? I didn't see cap. Becky, do you know if we put a cap on it? And then we are still doing hashtag anniversary. That is our thing. Hashtag anniversary. Put it on. We're going to give away. What are we giving away? A shirt. We're giving away a shirt tonight. You're going to have our 1 year. You're going to get a Lotz of Tea shirt. So hashtag anniversary. All of you out there, we're going to do a drawing for a Lotz of Tea shirt with the new logo on it and the Marge and Mona characters on it. But we are also, now that we reached 500, we are going for 1,000. When we reach 1,000 followers, we're going to do a raffle for a free Pride t-shirt, which, by the way, if you haven't voted, those are going voting until Friday for the best logo. There was 6 logos presented to choose from. We have they're all beautiful. They're all beautiful. So if you would go vote for your favorite one, we would appreciate it. That's going to be what's going to show up on our shirts this year, with all of our sponsors on the back, plus our symbols on there, our logo on there as well. And then, so what I was saying is, when we reach 1,000 followers on our Facebook page, we're going to do a drawing for a t-shirt and a VIP pass. So that person will win a t-shirt and a VIP pass. And we're just going to keep going. We're going to keep giving prizes. So you have how long? Excuse me, Becky, are you still on here? Hello. We're going to give it a month. We're going to go to April 1st to get another. We're going to get 500 people by April 21st. Okay, starting now. So like, share, comment, do it. Help us. Hi, Annie Brown. Nice to see you. So everyone, hashtag anniversary for the t-shirt. Are we ready, Freddie, Betty? If it's Chris or Pam, I tell you. Oh, my Lord. I don't know how it happens. You guys, how do you do it? You have I don't know, the best. Can we go gambling? Can you play the slot machines for me? I'll give you the money and you can play. The best luck. I can't. Excuse me. Got really dry. Woo. And also remember, if you want to buy one of these cute little bags or donate to this poor mother who needs to get rent paid for the month, $10. Really, really look at that. This is like magic. But this one has a green, obviously, little tie on it. So thank you all for getting us here to a year. It's been great. It's the love for you is the like, oh, thank you, Pam. You're such a sweetie. It has been a year, and we thank all of you for your love and support. If you're able to be a sponsor for us as well. We are taking sponsorships because it does cost us money to run this show. And my pockets are getting a little thin, if you know what I'm saying. Angel's is getting a little thin too, and Ashley's. We're pockets are thinning. But we would appreciate your support and sponsorship for that. $1, anything, $100. We don't care. Whatever you can donate, we would appreciate it. Sponsor us. So that's it. Our next show is the Pride. Stand in Pride. Yeah. Stand in Pride. We are so excited to have Daniel from Stand in Pride here. And it's going to be a great, great show, everyone. Absolutely. At least it's not jewelry this time. Yeah, Chris, you do win a lot of women's jewelry. I will give you that. We're just gonna have a great show. I can't wait for you all to hear this story and talk about this awesome. If you weren't here earlier, Stand in Pride is if you're alone, you're in the gay community and the LGBTQ plus community, and you're getting married, or you have a banquet and you're getting an award, and your family doesn't support you, they're not going to be there, and you're going to be alone. You're not going to be alone because you call up these people and they're going to come be your family. How fun is that? How fun is that? I want to love you too. I want to bring that here into Ashtabula so bad. Hopefully we can do that. And be be part of this with them and see what it all entails. I know they are building an app right now. They are taking sponsorships for that as well, donations to help get he said I saw a video.
If everybody donated
$1, 84,000 people donated $1. Was that it? Something like that. If they gave $1, if everyone just gave $1, they could have the app done, and people could just do it. They could look in the app, and they could find safe spaces to go, and all these things that will be involved in that. So I love you all so much. We've got a great rest of the year coming up with some amazing, amazing, amazing shows still. ahead of us with some amazing topics and some amazing people. And you all are amazing. We love you so much. And without you, it'd be kind of a boring show because I wouldn't have anybody to talk to, and it'd be just kind of weird. So we are glad that you are all here with us and supporting us, and we love you. And lots of love to you. Good night. Are you or someone that you know contemplating suicide, or perhaps planning to harm someone else? Or are you organizing a mass shooting? If so, please reach out for help at the nationwide hotline, the helpline at 988. That's right, you just have to dial 988 and a counselor will assist you in the help that you need. Call 988 now. Are you a victim of child abuse or know someone who is? Please notify someone at 1-800-for-a-child. Save a life. Make a change. Or are you or someone you love a victim of domestic violence? Call the people at the domestic abuse hotline at 800-799-SAFE. That's 800-799-7233.